sorry to my mirror for seeing the worst parts of me. It sees the stretch marks on my hips, the fakest smile on my lips.
I've been in this field for the past, I would say, 5 years.
Or 19 years.
For 13 years.
Time and time again.
Esteem is where
Whether as children or adolescents or adults, have this inner voice within us that tells us that we're not good enough. Or
someone doesn't think very highly of
Low
themselves.
self-esteem is basically when a person questions themselves.
that we can do something because we're not up to the task.
Girls are bombarded every day with pictures of perfection just like these. Girls also feel like they have to fit in these mannequin sizes.
Most people go through low self-esteem at some point in their life. I think in the society that we live in nowadays, it's going to affect girls more than boys.
I don't like to generalize, but I would say we all pass through a period in our lives where we think we doubt ourselves.
Of course, even as adults, there are many times where other adults make you question yourself, bring you down.
But there are people who may not show typical signs, but may have low self-esteem. So for example, there are people who are out there in the world and they might not exhibit the typical low, what we call the typical low self-esteem attributes, such as, being shy or not wanting to, for example, speak in public, or not wanting to take risk or venture into something new. But even those who don't exhibit these attributes may also have low self-esteem. They just overcompensate by doing something even more extravagant. Like, I think schools can play a very important role in supporting children, adolescents, or
Well, they need to be aware that it is a problem. Often schools can get carried away with just being academic and exams and being successful.
I think that the school could create an explicit wellness program to help children boost their self-esteem.
Well, I think most importantly, parents need to look within themselves to see if they have low self-esteem.
Also need to be aware that this is an issue, it's a real issue.
Parents at home should always encourage their child. I think we are a very grade-oriented culture, and that is what triggers maybe self-esteem issues at home. So always give your child positive feedback.
No matter how difficult the journey they're going through is, and whatever voice that they hear within their minds, it is important to share their thoughts, their anxieties.
It is a very real problem, and that it's not something that we should say, oh, this is just a fashion or a fad. I think living in 2019 for many kids is really, really a tough place.
There's always that one cover on a magazine that will make you feel like you're not pretty enough or popular enough, but these are people who have photoshopped their faces and their bodies, so beauty comes from within.
The greatest journey of the lifetime is understanding our mind and understanding ourselves.
Everyone is different. God made us different for a reason. We all have our strengths and our weaknesses, and you need to have the courage to be who you are and not what society or someone else tells you you should be.
Everybody's beautiful in their own way. No one's perfect, but everyone is beautiful.
All the girls that's hiding, let me